Awesome! It's Friday, July 15th, and it is National Pet Fire Safety Day. So teach your dogs not to play with matches and your cats not to flick cigarettes out your car windows. Jim Jones turns 39. Saturday, July 16th is National Corn Fritters Day. Will Ferrell turns 48 and Corey Feldman turns 44. Your band sucks. Sunday, July 17th is World Emoji Day. Phyllis Diller's been dead for 4 years now. Pokemon Go or Go Away. We've got some live team coverage on this phenomenon hitting the Inland Empire. And so it's been relatively cool this week. Mark, weather, now.
Whoa, there's a Pokemon character. Mark Ransberg here. I got your Doppler 500 HD forecast coming up in just a few minutes. What's your weekend going to look like? I'm going to let you know. Back to you, Drew.
Thanks, bud. Happy birthday. An update on the bullet train. Are you guys ready to go to Bakersfield? We're locked and loaded with the update. And coming to you live where there may or may not be a creature on my shoulder whose name I can't pronounce. I'm Drew Spitolsky. We are the news. Gotta catch them all. Apparently there's a new phenomenon going around the IE, and it's called Pokemon Go. Mark's out live somewhere in the IE. What's going on there, bud?
Hold on one sec. I got to get this character real quick. There we go. I'm reporting live inside the Inland Empire, outside of the studio. I'm playing Pokemon. I guess it's a phenomenon that's going on, and people are getting outside.
Really? Really? So now what involves catching these Pokemon? What do you actually have to do? I'm not understanding.
You have to have a phone, you have to download the app, then you just go around walking around and characters pop up and you gotta fight them. Actually, some people are actually getting robbed over this.
Wow, so you get on and you actually capture and chase after imaginary characters. Reminds me of the 60s, don't you think?
Yeah, but this time we don't use LSD.
Oh, you just use your phones. Yeah. Oh, I get it. So there are no drugs involved, or are there?
Some people might. In my case, there aren't any drugs involved. I'm just going around and playing Pokemon Go.
Awesome, awesome. Now, how many characters do you have?
I'm only on level 4.
Oh, how many levels are there?
I'm not sure. I know there's 4.
Well, have you caught any rare Pokemons, or just a bunch of the same old, same old?
Yeah, actually, I would tell you which ones I caught, but I can't even pronounce their names.
Might have to get an 8-year-old to pronounce it for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna get my child to come in and try to pronounce them or how they're supposed to be.
Okay, well, any dangers from Pokemon Go?
Yes, let me tell you about the 5 most dangerous things that I've heard about going on with Pokemon. People are crossing the street and not looking because they're looking at their phones. They're getting hit by cars.
Very dangerous.
Other people are falling off cliffs because they're looking at their phones. I'm serious, cliffs. Then also there's a couple people that find out where the Pokemon people are, and they wait there till someone comes to try to fight it, and they try to rob them. The problem is these are little kids. They don't have any money to rob. Actually, I don't even think I have 5. That's pretty much it.
Well, if there's any more news on this recent phenomenon that's hitting the IE like a wildfire, if you will, let us know, will you?
No, I won't. That's pretty much it.
All right, then.
All right, I'm gonna go play some Pokemon.
What your hood like? Is it rough? Is it tough? Is it tough?
Just got off the phone with Mother Nature. Mark Ransberger here. Doppler 500 HD forecast. I'm going to show you what's going to go on in the Inland Empire. Outside the IE, I'm not going to show you. Inside the IE, I am. Doppler 500 HD forecast. Let's take a step outside and I'll show you what it's going to do this weekend.
Okie doke. Okie doke. Okie doke.
There we go. Not sure what that all was about, but use your mind. Doppler 500 HD forecast right here. Mark Ransberger is going to show you. That's me. That's the forecast. Mother Nature told me sun's going to come across. There might be 1 or 2 clouds. Might be a chemtrail or 2 as well up in the sky. If you look up and see those chemtrails, those aren't chemtrails. I don't know what they are. Right here, weather. It's going to be gorgeous outside. Go outside this weekend, pick up your trash. Don't use any water toys. We're in a drought. JB from Sacktown says no. Let me show you what's going on across the board with the high temps for Friday. Right here. Look at this. Pretty much 90s all the way across the board. If you're in hell, aka Palm Springs, 110 today. San Bernardino, you're still corrupt in the 90s. There's still a lot of corruption going on and you guys are still broke. High Desert, you're in the 90s. Riverside, oh, look at Riverside. Got a good temperature out there. It's going to be hotter than that. I'm just guessing right now. If you want to go up in the mountains, look at that. It's going to be in the 80s up there this weekend. And remember, when you're going up there, pick up your trash and don't tag. Have a good one. We got Drew reporting live outside of the studios, the Bullet Train and Locked and Loaded. Does that have something to do with San Andreas, Jerry Brown, or a train that's never going to happen? Drew, what's going on?
Well, Mark, I took a nice little trip out the 58 over here to Bakersfield to get an update on this bullet train that's they're supposed to be working on. I did have a scheduled meeting and interview with JB from Sacktown, but apparently he flaked on me.
Has he flaked on you before, Drew?
Yes, he did block me from his email account, so it makes sense that he would kind of flake and not want to come for an interview.
So this Bullet Train, what's going on? Is there an earthquake going on out there? Because we said something about Locked and Loaded in San Andreas.
Well, we're locked and loaded for nothing to go on. It's still a desert out here, and I really don't think it's going to change much. If there was an earthquake right now, the only thing that would probably get demolished is this mobile home behind me. It's the only thing I saw for miles, so I had to park here and report.
So is there anything else the Californians or the Inland Empire people need to know about the Bullet Train?
No, it probably won't get built, but I will let you know this. If you travel out to Bakersfield, there are a hell of a lot of Pokemon out here.
I'm on my way.
All right, back to you.
Take that, Pikachu. I'm pretty popular in my neighborhood now. I got all of them. Thanks for watching this phenomenon known as Pokemon Go. We're not the only news channel that's talking about it, but we're the only ones that you need to know about. Go outside this weekend, enjoy the weather, teach your cat not to flick a cigarette out the window as well. That earthquake? I'm gonna put some rim traffic, duck and cover.